Hey, I'm Basti and I'm gonna show you the PanicRoll and the FlowFlip. I think these two tricks are super hard to learn if you don't have anybody to show them to you. So I hope that this video will help you, and after watching it you will know how to approach these two tricks. Enjoy, let's dive right into it. So for the PanicRoll, you wanna think of the trick as two movements combined. We have the spin around the body axis and we have the roll around the line. And we want to do them both at the same time. But if you start, it's better to just try the spin first, so you get comfortable with this one. And then when you feel comfortable doing it, you add the roll, and then it's not going to be too much at the same time to learn for you. So let's start with the spin. You sit in sofa, you have the leash on the side you want to spin towards, and you grab both hands facing the same way on the line on the side of you. From there, starting in sofa on the bounce up, you try to bring your right leg over the line. If you go to the left, if you go the other side, you just do the opposite move. So we start bouncing, you go to sofa, you have the leash on the side you want to spin towards, you grab the line with both hands facing the same way, and then you bring your leg over the line. You want to do this back and forth a few times until you feel comfortable doing it, until your body knows what to do. And as soon as you got this one figured out, then you can start adding the roll. If you add the roll now, you want to think about diving head first away from the line. You really want to go far away from the line, but you still have to focus on getting your foot across the line so you don't just miss the line and end up hanging in rocket. Two things that commonly happen when you try the PanicRoll is that either you do the spin super nicely, you get the foot across, but then you totally forget about the roll, or you just add it later. If this happens to you, just try to focus more on diving away from the line. So you don't want to think about getting your foot across, you just think about, okay, I want to dive away from the line and do the roll. The other thing that happens is that you do the roll and you feel like there's no way you're gonna get your body back on top of the line. You just drop down to rocket and it feels impossible to do it basically. If this happens to you, then you try to focus on your foot getting over the line and don't think so much about doing the roll. So you can also go back to the first exercise by just doing the spin without the roll, and do this a couple of times again until you feel comfortable, and then go back to the PanicRoll and it should work out soon. Alright, so now that you know how to do the PanicRoll, let's go to the FlowFlip. Basically, the FlowFlip is the same move as the PanicRoll, but with a different starting position. So all you do is, if you think about the PanicRoll, we started in sofa. From sofa, you basically just turn to the right to Korean if you spin to the left. And then you have the leash behind you, you grab the hands behind you and just think about the PanicRoll. The difference is that you need to take the foot over the line twice, but you don't really have to think about it. Just think about doing a PanicRoll and you should be fine. Alright, so if you got the PanicRoll and the FlowFlip down, you might be bored and don't know what to do next. So the first thing I can tell you is try to do them to feet. And as soon as you got those ones, you can just have a look at the Highline Freestyle app, and there's many more tricks you can learn and you will never be bored again. So enjoy, have fun and bounce hard.